All right, guys, it's that time of year. Thanksgiving is right around the corner, so we're going to give you my top 10 Thanksgiving cooking and planning hacks. And it's important to remember that all this revolves around the 7 Ps, which I learned from my dad many years ago. So that's prior proper planning prevents piss poor performance. That's something he talked about all the time, and it's stuck with me, so I use it to my advantage. So number 1 is shop early. Get to the store 5 to 7 days. Make sure you have your list on hand and ready to go. Get everything in the house 5 to 7 days before Thanksgiving. Number 2 is make sure your turkey is fully thawed before you start cooking it. It usually takes about 4 days in the refrigerator to properly thaw out. So give yourself enough time, get it in the refrigerator so you're good to go when you're ready to start seasoning and prepping your turkey. Number 3, along those same lines, if you're brining your turkey, you have to start even earlier because you want to start with a thawed turkey to go in your brine, and that's another day that you want to be ahead. So 4 days, if you're brining, go to 5 days to thaw it out. So you have a full day of a thawed turkey inside your brine. Number 4 is, I love this one because it's so helpful when you're putting the meal all together, kind of like at crunch time, we would call it in the catering or restaurant world. Lay out all your platters, put a little sticky note on what that platter is supposed to be for. So a bowl for our mashed potatoes, the platter for a turkey, anything you need to have your entire meal on the table. Usually Thanksgiving is buffet or family style, so we put everything in platters. Make sure you have a utensil for that platter. That takes a lot of scrambling out of the last minute. So label your platters, make sure they're laid out the night before. And then this one may be controversial. So number 5 is make your gravy ahead. Now, I know a lot of people like to use the drippings and make their turkey gravy after the turkey's cooked, but that adds a lot of pressure to the situation. So your whole family's there ready to sit down, and you're supposed to whip up turkey gravy at the last minute. I don't think that's a good idea because a lot of stuff can go wrong when you're making any sort of sauce thickened with a roux or something like that. So what I suggest is take off the turkey wings or even just the turkey tips, and then use the neck. Roast that with some vegetables, mirepoix, celery, onion, carrots in the oven, and then put that to chicken stock or a turkey stock. Fortify that stock with all those fresh ingredients, and then thicken with roux. And you can do that ahead of time. And this is what I do. So I do that all ahead of time, and then I'll still take some of those drippings and add it to my pre-made gravy. It fortifies those flavors. It really makes it nice. You get all the fresh roasted juice in there. But that's the best way to do it so you're not stressed out day of. All right, number 6, let the turkey rest. So get your turkey cooked at least an hour ahead of time. I say let that turkey sit, plan your meal around it. So when that turkey comes out, you have it someplace to go warm, wrapped in foil, and let it sit. It's always easier to carve a turkey that's a little cooled down. Plus, you're not stressed if it's going to be done on time or anything. Cook it to 165, wrap it in foil, put it somewhere warm, and you're good to go. Number 7 is carve the turkey in the kitchen. I know a lot of times you see the turkey come out to the table and then somebody's slicing the turkey at the head of the table. That is not a good idea, in my opinion. I would say bring the turkey out. You guys can say a prayer and bring the turkey back while you're carving it in the back. People can start loading their plates up with the sides and everything. Then you have space. You can work on a big cutting board. There's plenty of videos we've done on how to carve a turkey. We'll link that below. And this way you have your space. You can slice it nice. You can garnish the tray and put it out, and you're not having people hover over you or anything like that. If they want the turkey leg, that's right there on the platter. If they want breast, there it is on the platter. They're not trying to ask for that on the fly when you're trying to carve in front of people. So carve the turkey in the kitchen. Number 8 is prep everything you can before Thursday. So you can peel your potatoes, cut your potatoes, have them in water in the refrigerator. You can make your stuffing ahead of time. You can blanch your green beans ahead of time. You can make your pies ahead of time. I would get as much done as you can before Thursday. So for Thursday, you're just firing things and making sure everything is tasting good and looking good. It really keeps the stress to a minimum when you're prepared and got everything at your fingertips that you need. So number 9 is ask for help. Your whole family's there. They're going to want to help. Have stuff in mind for them to do. Assign people. Someone can do the desserts. Someone can put the cornbread in the basket. Someone can monitor the turkey. You don't have to do everything, and people like to help. It makes them feel important. It makes them feel like part of the process and part of the holiday. So really have people help you. This is a big meal. A lot of people don't cook a meal with 6 or 7 sides for 20 people. This is like the only time of year you're doing it. Professional chefs do it every single day. It's easy for us. It's not easy when this is the only time you're doing it all year. So take some pressure off yourself and get some help. So, and number 10, the ultimate hack, use Sweet Baby Ray's catering for your turkey dinner. If you're in the local Chicagoland area, we do an amazing job. It's $245, and you can have the whole package to feed 12 people. If you have more people, you can order 2 packages. Very easy online. We'll post a link below. You can click, you can order online. Honestly, it would take 5 minutes to order online. You don't have to go to the store. You don't have to do any of the prep work. You don't have to think about who is bringing what. You can just make sure you have everything there. We've done it for a number of years now. It's pick up on Wednesday. Everything comes prepared. You just have to heat it up. We have instructions on everything and had rave reviews on it. So guys, if you want to take the easier route, but equally as tasty, have Sweet Baby Ray's cook your Thanksgiving dinner for you.